Caught up in my tape.
Let's meet the starters now for your Los Angeles Lakers. At the power forward position, 6'8", number 28, Louis Hachimura. The big man, 7 feet, number 5, DeAndre Ayton. At guard, 6'5", number 15, Austin Reeves. Starting at the other forward position, 6'9", number 23, LeBron James. At point, 6'8", number 77, Luka Doncic. Your Los Angeles Lakers head coach, J.J. Redick. Make some balls right now for your Los Angeles Lakers.
Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. The vet pair on the wings with Levine at the 2, DeRozan at the 3. The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. And for Los Angeles, Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. And it's James in at the 3. And these teams have been prepping for this season tip-off game for months, Greg.
Oh, and for the players, the main feeling on opening night is relief. You know, BA, all that hard work during the offseason and preseason is finally over. And now it's time to have some fun.
Yeah, I tell you what, when Reeves is focused in, I mean, he's tremendous.
Here's DeRozan, and the dunk by DeRozan.
BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Levine, nice move. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
It's James on the wing. Here's the 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. The Lakers beat them last time when these two met in Los Angeles.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. I mean, a lot of questionable poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
Wow, he's so composed. Luka knows that he's going to get hit and keeps his balance to get the inside score.
On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Reeves. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice.
Well, I guess there's nothing wrong with a little bit of showboating here and there.
Hits the trifecta. James has got 5 points.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
And Grant, after last season, a new front office taking over in Sacramento, trying to get them back in the playoffs.
Yeah, and after ending their record-breaking postseason drought in 2023, the last 2 years have seen the Kings again outside the playoffs. They're restless to get back there in the mix.
Ayton passes to Hachimura. There's the 3. Hits the three-pointer.
It's such a plus for Hachimura when he's forcing the defense to defend him behind the arc.
DeRozan outside. Outside Murray. Pass to DeRozan. Clock at 6. And the layup falls. 6 points for him.
Nice shot by DeRozan. Tell you, he's one of the better shooters off the bounce in the league.
Here's Doncic. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, the Kings are great offensively, but looking for continued improvement on the other end. Head coach Doug Christie said, defensively, what I'm asking them to do, the level of intensity is difficult. I want you to play so hard that you raise your hand and say, quote, I need to come out of the game. Brian, back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And Sacramento has possession after the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
And give a big round of applause, your Lakers dance team.
Lakers. Hayes is checked in for Hachimura, and it's Marcus Smart in for Reeves. Sacramento also making some changes. Malik Monk's checked in for Zach LaVine, and it's Dennis Schroeder in for Russell Westbrook. And here's Schroeder outside. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis.
Showing you he can score off the ball. Dennis Schroeder has improved his shot since joining the league.
And Grant, the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis. How much do you think Domas modeled his game after his dad?
Well, B.A., I played against his dad. Arvydas was 5 inches taller, but the elite skill set shared in common. No doubt, Domas took a lot of pointers from his father.
Ooh, Ayton with the block. Doncic passes to Hayes. Kicks it out to Smart. From the arc. The putback. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Let's look at the top rebounders from last season. Domantas Sabonis on top.
And this is someone who loves being aggressive on the glass. He proved it last season with how dominant he was collecting rebounds.
No good on that one. Well, Jackson Hayes, a rim-running center with explosive athleticism, Clark.
Yeah, he's a constant lob threat. I mean, plays well above the rim. He sets solid screens. He's got pretty good feet, so he's able to get out of his screens quickly. Rebounds, protects the paint. I mean, he plays his role at a high level, and he's shot over 70% from the field multiple times in his young career.
Now here's Murray. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And it's Hayes. That time, all the assists from Smart.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Murray. Outside Schroeder. Three-pointer. Sacramento again missing. James outside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. James has got 7.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Yeah, the big-time vertical there. DeRozan still has it, having played well over a decade in this league.
And it's Smart missing. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. Trailing by 8. That one's good for 2.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
For 3, James sinks it from distance. 10 points for him.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
The 3 from DeRozan. No good on the shot. And so it's Los Angeles with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've done a great job containing Westbrook. And with his explosiveness, that is not an easy task. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
I also like the way they've been able to penetrate. The penetration has led to some big buckets as a result.
Taking a look at Sacramento, Malik Monk is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's the Chua. Then there's Zach LaVine.
Reeves at 6'5" is kind of sneaky long, and he can more than hold his own inside.
Now here's Monk. Chua with a screen on Reeves. And it's Monk off the drive. Outside Schroeder. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
10th in opponent shooting percentage, and they were top 10 in lowest opponent scoring. They were a team that watched a lot of film, did their homework, and were able to be pretty good on the defensive end.
And their offensive execution was simply outstanding. They finished in the top 10 in field goal percentage because of how disciplined and focused they were on playing to their strengths. Look at who's out there now for Sacramento. Saric checks in for Chua, and it's Westbrook in for Schroeder.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Kings trail by 13. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, we saw a transformation with Luka over the summer as he committed himself to getting in the best shape of his life. And a much leaner Luka started showing up in late July, shortly after he recruited Marcus Smart to the Lakers. No doubt about it, guys. Luka has something to prove this season in a big way.
Making the commitment. All right, Shams, appreciate the report.
LaVine just going to work. Talented. Finishing inside.
Oh, Smart drives. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Westbrook. 17 points in his last outing. Pass to Monk. That one's good. Monk's got his second basket.
We know he can shoot deep, but he also has a nice touch inside. So Monk has a lot of confidence wherever he's shooting the ball from.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Let's hear from him.
Checked in for the Lakers. Doncic comes in for Smart. Sabonis, he's checked in for the Kings. McDermott comes in for Saric. Los Angeles leading by 11. Doncic on the wing. Look at Doncic making himself at home.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
The Kings have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. McDermott outside. There's the triple. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
3 points.
Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
Well, Clark, when Russell Westbrook's career is over, how do you think he'll be remembered?
I call him 24/7 because he shows up the same all the time. Great energy, great production, stat sheet stuffer supreme. It was his work ethic and the way he brought himself to the game every single night. Very impressive.
Now, here is James. Inside. Doncic against Westbrook. Back to LaVine. 6 on the shot clock. In close. LaVine puts it up and in.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
It's James on the wing. Soft touch off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 12.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Welcome to the floor, the legendary and fantastic Laker girl.
For Los Angeles, DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Reeves. Hachimura comes in for Hayes. And LeBron subbed in for LaRavia. Sacramento also making some changes. DeRozan is checked in for McDermott. Ellis comes in for Levine. And it's Schroeder in for Pump. And another miss by Sacramento. And James has got the ball here for the Lakers. James inside. Uneasy, too, on the layup. James has got 6 points.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron is keeping it going. He said, I appreciate these young guys coming up in the ranks and doing great things. I hope to have inspired them to carry it on when I decide that I'm done and keep this beautiful game going. Not just the league, but the purity of the game. That is what's most important. Guys?
He's left an imprint, no question. Thanks a lot, Allie.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
And here's Doncic outside. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka gonna cook you.
Kings trail by 17. Schroeder passes to Ellis. Now DeRozan. Sabonis in the post. He's against Ayton. Sabonis' shot is off.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
The baseline, Jay. Again, Los Angeles.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
30 seconds left in the first half. The Kings have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. DeRozan finds Schroeder. With some arc, and can't get it. He's now 1 of 3.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
You take a look at the Lakers. I've hung with these guys in the offseason. They're better than people think, but they still got to prove it.
Yeah, high hopes for them and for their fans as well. And turning now to the game we've been watching, Luka Doncic has been lighting it up.
His selections is touch phenomenal. It's the kind of shooting night some people dream about, except for me. He's doing it in real life. You know what I mean, Ernie?
Yeah, I do. Efficient, effective, and making it look effortless.
Effortless.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Clark, the one expression you hear a lot in basketball, reward the big man. What's that all about?
Well, you know, B.A., the big guys often are the guys doing the dirty work, the unsung work, rebounding, setting screens, getting up and down the floor to create opportunities for their teammates. But they also want that rock, too. So get them the ball every now and then. Let them eat.
Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. Reeves and LeBron out on the perimeter. And it's Doncic in at the one spot. That's the group for J.J. Redick getting going here in the second half.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
You have to love how persistent Levine is inside, enduring the contact and finding his shot.
Here's Doncic into the lane.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
Kings trail by 18. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Hachimura with a rebound. Los Angeles has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. The shot by Reeves, no good. The Kings have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Levine, and stolen by Reeves. It's James with the drop.
Oh, wow. Come on, with authority.
Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Now Los Angeles moving it up. And Doncic hammers it home.
Doncic giving you the full package. Superstar for sure.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game. Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Again, the miss by the Kings.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
Doncic on the wing. Over Murray. And there's Doncic. That's good. On the assist from Hachimura. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter. Timeout call. Sacramento. Well, Clark, the Luka trade is perhaps the most shocking in NBA history. What was your initial reaction?
Oh, I was surprised, just like everybody else, B.A. I don't know anybody who wasn't surprised about it. You think about Luka and how he has produced in his time in the NBA. He appeared to be the face of the franchise for the Mavericks. But apparently there was some concern about his defensive effort and also perhaps his conditioning level not being where it needed to be for him to continue to play at the level he's been playing at.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Kleber comes in for DeAndre Ayton, and James is subbed in for Doncic.
Your Lakers, Maxi Kleber, James.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Westbrook outside. Picked by Sabonis. They need this. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It'll go on Maxi Kleber.
Can't afford to be too handsy with Sabonis. He's very good at forcing the issue and getting these calls.
Free throw drops for Sabonis. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
Domantas Sabonis, so versatile, brings so much to his position. He scores, he passes, rebounds, and defends at a high level.
Shot's good by James.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Fires from the line. It's rebounded by Kleba.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, BA. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
2 minutes remaining.
Now Westbrook.
2 minutes.
Pass to Levine. Sacramento passing it around. Here's DeRozan. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on a 19-5 run. And slam dunked by James.
And what a great game for young Bronny James, trying to etch his own legacy in this league. And of course, tonight helps.
Pass to DeRozan. Outside Murray. Sabonis with a screen on James. Just 4 to shoot. Westbrook, the pass to Sabonis. Oh, great D that time from Kleba. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line on this one. Here's Reeves. Off the left rim and out. And so DeRozan will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Westbrook with it. Picked up by James. The 3 from DeRozan. It's rebounded by Kleba. Kleba's got 4 rebounds in the game.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had 1 since.
Here's James. Rebound by the Kings. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's DeRozan. Pass to Sabonis. Over James. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by Westbrook. Sabonis has got 5 now.
Yeah, I like Sabonis' game inside because he's confident and skilled.
Now here's Kleba. He's covered by Levine. Here's Reeves. For 3. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Los Angeles cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. All right, a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the 4th quarter. They've got Dennis Schroeder. Also, Russell Westbrook out there. Malik Monk is out there with Domantas Sabonis. And it's Clifford in at the 4. The Kings shooting 47% on this one, looking efficient. Here's Westbrook. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
And it's Sacramento's ball. Sabonis with a screen on Smart. And here's Schroeder outside. Rebound, the Lakers. Hayes has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Vincent. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you can imagine.
The Kings making a switch here. Here's Schroeder. We played just over a minute here in the 4th. A clear look for Westbrook. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Here's Laravia. Gets the 3 ball to go.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Westbrook, the pass to Monk. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
The Kings have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Westbrook outside. Just 5 to shoot. And again, unable to change momentum here. Smart right side. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Here's Vincent. Hits the target from 18 feet.
Changing ends quickly, scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Outside Monk. To the middle. Here's Achua. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game, as a result of good defense, has been very strong.
So many great young players coming into this league, Clark. It puts pressure on those aging vets.
Yeah, the Hall of Famer Kevin McHale described it like this. He said, I see everything that I could do. I just can't do anything about it. That's a tough feeling. And I didn't have to actually experience that because I got injured early in my career and had to pack it up that way.
Now here's Levine. He's covered by Connect, and that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Well, this is what you admire about Levine's offensive game now. I mean, it isn't all threes and dunks. He's got some meat on that sandwich now.
Here's DeRozan, and the dunk by DeRozan.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
The Kings have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this 4th quarter.
He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
Pass to Laravia. Over DeRozan. Again, Los Angeles.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Lakers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Bronny James.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Laravia with it. He's picked up by Levine. The baseline J is on the way. That one goes. Count it.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Achua with a screen. DeRozan with the ball. Laravia's there. Here's Levine for 3. Connects from downtown.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. Levine can do a lot of damage from deep.
And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. Drills it from deep.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Westbrook outside. Pass to DeRozan. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Thank you once
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Awesome time.
Luka, congrats on the win, but a quick turnaround right around the corner. What'll be the key to keeping it going?
Same as today, you know, prepare hard for this game, play good defense, and, you know, just keep attacking them. You know, we just got to prepare ourselves.
Preparation is so much of it. Thanks, Luka. Guys?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Bronny James.